Hey everybody, welcome to J Stern Designs and welcome to the first episode of the Bernina L 460 Serger Manual. If you are a subscriber to my channel, you may have seen my Baby Lock Ovation Serger Manual series, and this is going to be very similar. This Bernina serger is not a top-of-the-line serger. It's a wonderful basic 4-thread serger, and I am so excited to share it with you. And before we open up the box, I just want to tell you a little backstory of how I got my hands on this serger. This is not my serger. This is actually my friend Eric's Christmas present this year. And he thought it would be fun if I opened it up for you guys and showed you what was inside the box. And then also, I'll have it for a little bit of time so I can do a series of videos to show you how to use it. And one of the important things when you're looking for a new piece of sewing equipment, especially a serger, is you want to take advantage of your local dealer if you have one near you, because when you buy a serger or other sewing equipment, it's really nice to have the support of a repair department and people who know how to use it. So if you get stuck, they can help you. And as it happens, my friend Eric works for a really cool sewing machine dealership in New Jersey. It's called Sew Jersey. They have 2 locations, one in East Hanover and one in Paramus. So I'm going to put the links to their website in the description below as well. So if you're local to the tri-state area, go check them out and say hi for me, because I know you'll have an amazing time going there and looking at all the stuff they have available. So definitely check that out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the box. I'm super excited. I think it's really kind of cool that Eric, like, he didn't even peek inside the box. So we're opening it up for the first time right now. And just to make it easy, I'm going to put it on the floor here. All right, let's see. All right, so in the top, the first thing I see is one of the most important things, the instruction manual. Okay, so I have my instruction manual and some accessories and a waste tray. Now I'm going to take off the styrofoam. And the one thing I want to say about the styrofoam is you want to save all of your packaging for your machine. And I know it's a big box. It's not a fun looking box, but it's designed to ship your equipment safely. So if you ever need to ship your machine somewhere, you really want to keep this box. So take out the machine, the accessories, and then put all of the styrofoam back in nice and neat, and then store it in your attic or somewhere where it'll stay nice and dry. So if you need to ship your machine, you'll have that, you know, to transport it safely. All right, so I'm gonna lift this up. Let's stick it over here. And get the plastic off. All right. Oh, and there's also a power cord. And there's a separate little box right here. So let me just move this out of the way. All right, so I'm going to put this piece of styrofoam back like I just said to do. Okay, so Bernina made 2 models of this particular machine. There is the L450 and the L460. So if you get the L460 like this, there are some added accessories that you get. So I'm going to open up this second box and see what's in there. All right, so there's the foot control, which obviously would come with both sergers, both models, and a dust cover, which is important. All right, and then there is a extension table, which I believe is an option for the 450, as well as a knee lift, which comes standard with the 460. All right, I've tucked my box away safely. All the styrofoam, all the plastic is put away, so it's nice and safe. And actually, I'm gonna have to pack it back up and give it back to Eric when we're done. So for me, it's super important to keep that safe. Okay, so right out of the gate, this is the warranty card. Take a minute, fill out your warranty card, and send it in, because Bernina has a very nice warranty. And if you register your piece of equipment, you'll know that it's registered and that you can qualify for this warranty service if you need it. So just to let you know, you get 2 years in case of electrical parts, 2 years for the printed circuit board, and 5 years for mechanical parts from the date of purchase. So fill in the date of purchase, grab a copy of your receipt, send it in, take a minute and do that. Okay, that's the first thing. I'm going to plug the serger in and get it ready to show you, and I'll be right back. All right, so the first thing I want to share with you is the quick reference guide that came with the machine. And the reason why I really like this is because on one of the pages, it shows you how to set up the machine for all the stitches. It's like super easy. Along the top row, it shows you the left needle, right needle, upper looper, lower looper, rolled hem setting, and that would be for the stitch finger. The UL converter, which stands for upper looper converter, that's designed for 2-thread stitching, and I will go into that more when I do a 2-thread stitching tutorial. And then this CW stands for cutting width, stitch length, and differential feed. So you've got all of those settings at the top, and then down the left-hand column, you have all of the stitches. And this is a really cool thing to have because you can just glance at it quickly and it will show you how to thread your machine for the stitch you want to do. So I love that. And then on the inside, there is a test sewing guide, a guide that will help you with setting your tensions, a differential feed explanation, and then replacing threads. Now, I find this interesting. They suggest that you cut your threads up at the top and then tie them and pull them through. But to be honest with you, when I get through with you and you get through with these videos, you're going to be so comfortable with this machine, you'll be able to thread it in your sleep, and that's not going to become an issue. All right, and then on the back cover, there is a color-coded threading chart and a little tutorial on how to use the needle threader, and also the it's a needle threader on one side, and then it's a needle kind of putter inner. It kind of holds the needle for you and lets you put it into the machine. So that's a cool little gadget, and there's a quick tutorial for that as well. So that's on your quick start reference chart. Keep it handy. Okay. All right, and then, you know, it also comes with a full-size instruction manual. And this is what I'm going to work through in this series of videos. So I will pick a page or a selection of pages on one topic, and I will do videos to show you how to use the serger. So that's what the plan going forward is going to be. But while we're here, let's just take a quick peek inside the manual. You have your tables of contents, some important information. Make sure you read that. Then there is machine overview, which I will handle in the second episode of this series, and machine setup, you know, and then operating instructions, and let's see, lots of operating instructions, how to adjust all the settings. And then there is a second version of that quick reference chart in here on page 23. So if you do lose your quick reference guide, you can use this page. And then it's got threading, all step by step. This looks like a really good manual. I'm going to be excited to share it all with you. And then in the back, I noticed that there were color thread guides for each stitch. So very cool, very thorough instruction manual. I'm loving it already. This is a very slick foot control. I'm just going to unwind it. the power cord, and the power cord plugs into the lower right hand side of the machine. But if you're new to Bernina, the one thing I want to point out to you is if you have your whole foot down on the control and you push down with your heel, it will lift the needle up and down, and I will show that to you in the next video. But it's a very nice foot control. All right, so as I was saying, if you have a 460, comes with this extension table, which is nice, and also this knee lift. And I'm starting to get back into using my knee lifts on my other machine, so I will show you this in the overview as well. You know, and then you have an accessory box, and in the accessory box you have all of your extra things like your thread nets, an extra upper blade for the serger, your little caps for your spools, a little bit of oil, so on and so forth. So you've got that. And let's just take a look at the serger itself. Look how pretty it is. This is really cool. It has a telescoping antenna, and you have your thread paths, and then inside the door there's an accessory holder, which I really like this inside the cover. That way you won't lose your pieces. And this side opens as well. Okay, so this is what the serger looks like when it's opened up. Okay, so I'm super excited to get started with it. So join me in episode 2 and I will give you a complete overview of all the parts and pieces. If you have any questions about unboxing a serger, or any questions about the serger at all, please post them in the comments below and I will help you. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing video, and I will see you in the next episode.